Good morning. It is Saturday, September 28th, 2024. I didn't do any planning for the live stream at all. So we'll see how this goes. What I want to talk about is the top formation setting up right here in many of the charts. So if I look at this chart right now, I drew it out saying that if it broke out and then pulled back and consolidated, then I'd look to add on. This is just an imaginary scribble on the chart. But what I want to look at now is that we are coming up to a double top. We're coming up to a break of the trend line. And these are 1, 2, 3 top formations that are starting to stack now on this double top. So when we zoom in, we can see the 1, 2, 3 that it broke below that, and then it came up and tested and got a rejection, and it's threatening to break below these 1, 2, 3s here now, and that would be an exit signal in some trading parameters for our system. So the other detail that was important for me to see, if I can drag this across, drag it over, put this back up so I see what you're seeing. Let me try this one. Okay, there's a bigger scene. Let's go to the old cover. Now we're going back to a lot more data from the Altseason Copilot. And what I want to point out is when this blue line comes down and it's touching the red line, that's usually a top and everything's pulling back from there. So when this blue line comes down and touches the red line, that's the end of whatever that bull market was. That's the end, that's the end. Here we are, the blue line's touching the red line. So it's something to notice from our system's data over time. And now I want to go into the details of exactly what do we do with each of these. And I want to go back to this to keep it all in perspective, because we have a huge pie of hold status coins. That's important. When it's really big, we got to watch for the top formations. And the other day in our Discord, I posted this image of Bitcoin just based on the relative strength index, how it's coming up to the top here. It could come back and consolidate. That could bring a whole bunch of the altcoins down, those that have shown any kind of moves. Now, anybody's getting in late is going to get wrecked. And so we're going to be really looking for those coins that filter themselves out and show us that it's time to add on to them. So for the pro alerts now, it will, I'll move the stop losses just above the entry and I'll hold my breath and hope that it doesn't come and take me out, and then I'd have to do more work. But if it holds, then I'm going to be looking for the add-on signals. I want to get rid of this mess here. So the add-on signal in this chart, I'll zoom in a little bit, and they're all going to be the same pattern, is anything that comes down and retests above support and resistance wherever, doesn't matter where that support and resistance is, so long as it makes that 1, 2, 3, it consolidates nicely enough that we get a very small range between our entry and our stop loss as our insurance policy. And for those coins that we already have a position, now we can calculate how big of our position can we put on so that we are increasing our position size without increasing our risk. And this is where the juice is of our trading system, because we want to be larger on those trades that are winning. And of course, we're naturally smaller on the coins that we're losing because we put in very small starting positions on all of these, waiting to see which ones filter themselves out to get us into stage 4 of the trade. So I wanted to go through this. Here's one that still hasn't, I don't know if it's in hold status or not, but it hasn't done any kind of move that we could do anything with here. No. Okay, it's made a move, and if we're tucked into this one, I want to keep my stop loss back far enough that I'm not going to be chopped as this goes sideways. And I want to have my stop loss below technical levels, and my position size small enough that this amount of money isn't painful for me. So I have to give it that much room. This one, it's a lot of work. It may come back again. We'll see. Those ones that chop you, they give you a lot of work, but it broke the ranges, got to do the work. And if we can set it up so that the spreadsheet is doing it and it's not us actually having to go in and do it, man, it's a lot easier. If we have that copy trading set up and it's just the copy trading is doing it, then it's great. You can just look at it and see what's going on. And if I want to go and exit this one, this SUI, and take that profit at 88%, I could go and snatch that, and it would really do well for the data on the account. It would make the account look a lot better because I'm taking some of those profits. But let's go look at SUI. I could take that profit there. Sure, that would be good. It's probably going to come back and I could add on to it. But I don't want to do the extra work. I don't want to have the extra transactions for accounting. I don't want to pay the taxes. I don't want to do anything. I want my money to work for me. This could go on so much more that the less I do at this point, the better, because I really don't know the future, and it's showing itself as a winner. So I want to hold it, and I want to risk all of this profit, let it go. If it comes back and kicks me out, I will do it again, and I won't play with this at all because it's such a small amount of money. I want it to come back and consolidate now, and I can look to pitch in some more money and add on so that I'm bigger on this winning trade, and it will come back to pay back and much more than the earlier trades that I did on that one. So I just wanted to do this update to let you know that I think this is going to be pulling back, and the strategy for, I'm going to try to leave it in there for the longer term trend and hope that this is the turn of the corner. And I really don't know. It could be coming back, and I'll end up losing money overall because I have some of those coins that are into the trade but not up very much money. Oh wow, so I better get my stop losses up on these ones. Syscoin. All right, there's endless coins to go over right now. It's a super exciting time. I didn't want to do all the coins. They're in the spreadsheet and they're in the copy trading account, but I wanted to bring this up just for my own trading journal so that I can look back and say, you know, I thought it was going to top there. What was I exactly thinking at that time? What was my sentiment? How was I feeling about this? Where did I think it was going to come back? What coins? You know, this is what I wanted to do on this video, and wish you all well. Trade safe. Keep those losses small.